said I'd leave around midnight, but the clock kept changing its mind. Every time I stood up, something pulled me back inside. I didn't come here looking for a reason to stay, but the silence felt different in a good way. I don't know what I was waiting for, but I didn't want to close the door. I stayed longer than I meant to. Didn't feel wrong, every minute felt honest. Not strong, I stayed longer than I meant to. Let it run, some nights don't need a reason, they just come. I watched the streetlights flicker like they knew my name. I thought about calling you, but didn't dial the same. I don't miss the noise tonight, I don't miss the crowd. I just needed somewhere that didn't ask too loud. I'm not stuck, I'm not afraid. I just didn't rush away. I stayed longer than I meant to, and I'm fine, didn't lose myself, just time. I stayed longer than I meant to. Let it be whatever this night wanted from me. Maybe staying is a choice too. I stayed longer than I meant to, and I stayed longer than I meant to. And I stayed. Streetlights blinking out of time, your name still crossing my mind. I thought the quiet would be enough, but silence only says too much. Every step feels almost right, like I'm close but not inside. I keep walking past the same place, wondering if you stayed. I don't know what I'm expecting, I don't know what I want you to say. I'm still on the way home, but it doesn't feel like mine. Every road I follow leaves your shadow behind. I'm still on the way home with my phone face down. If you ever call my name, I turn around, yeah. Windows glowing, rooms alive, everyone's got somewhere to hide. I replay things we never said, like they're stuck inside my head. I told myself I'd be fine, gave it space, gave it time, but every song I hear tonight sounds like you somehow. I don't need a perfect ending, I just needed one last time. I'm still on the way home, but it doesn't feel the same. Every street I'm crossing still remembers your name. I'm still on the way home, trying not to look back, but if you ever call my name, I run it back. Maybe I don't need the truth, maybe I just need I'm still on the way home. Yeah, I always am. Even when I close my eyes, I'm where you stand. I put my phone face down, not because I'm over it, just because I need a night that doesn't ask for evidence. The world can keep on moving, I'll catch up when I want. I don't need another screen to tell me what I'm not. I'm not disappearing, I'm just making space. I put my phone face down and the room feels wide. Every thought I couldn't name stops trying to hide. I put my phone face down, not to shut you out, just to hear my own voice without the noise around. I used to wait for something, a text that changed the weather. Now I let the night stay quiet and hold itself together. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need a final word. Some things feel better resting than being rehearsed. I don't wanna turn cold, I just wanna feel calm. I put my phone face down and I breathe again. Not everything is urgent, not every silence ends. I put my phone face down and let the minutes go. If you ever needed me, you know. Maybe peace is simple when I stop reaching for it. I put my phone face down and I stay right here. Even if the night is long, it's clear. We didn't plan it this way, but here we are again. Different words, same day, still learning when. I thought we'd have it figured out by now, but maybe moving forward is enough. I don't need to see the end, I just need to feel the step. We're still moving forward somehow, even when it's slow. Every doubt I had before feels lighter now. We're still moving forward somehow, and I can't tell because I don't feel like I'm standing still. The past doesn't pull like it used to. It still exists, but I do too. I don't need to erase the marks, they brought me here, they played their part. I let the moment settle in like it belongs. I don't need to name the feeling to move on. Progress doesn't always shout, sometimes it just shows up. We're still moving forward somehow, even when it's slow. Every doubt I had before feels lighter now. We're still moving forward somehow, and I can't tell because I don't feel. I'm standing still. Tonight it's different now, windows down, no rush somehow. I don't mind the extra noise, feels like a choice. city doesn't feel so heavy when I let it pass me. I don't need to disappear to feel clear. I don't hold it tight. I let the moment dry. Windows down for a second, I breathe it in. Everything I was carrying feels thin. Windows down for a second, I feel like I don't have to fix my life tonight. I'm not chasing better days, just different ones, the kind that show up when you're done running. I don't replay every turn, I let it go somewhere between the lights. I know maybe this is how it starts. Windows down for a second. I used to rush the ending like calm was something earned. Every moment had a lesson to be learned. Now I let the minutes pass without a plan. I don't need to understand who I am. I don't fight the pace, I let it say. I'm not in a hurry anymore. I don't race, I don't need to knock on every door. I'm not in a hurry anymore. I see somewhere between the steps is me. I don't call the quiet empty, it's just clear. I don't push away the feeling that I'm here. I've been loud, I've been gone, I've been sure. Now I'm standing still and that's pure. I don't need to catch up fast. I'm not in a hurry anymore. I breathe every part of this moment. Wait for. I'm not in a hurry anymore. I stay, I stay. I didn't notice at first, but something shifted. The sound feels closer than it did a minute ago. I've heard this feeling before, but I missed it. Now it's staying instead of letting go. I don't question it, I let it in. This song feels a little warmer than the ones before, like the night finally opened drop that never came. Sometimes they come arise without a name. I don't think it means I'm done, just not alone, and that's enough for this moment. Maybe warmth is quiet too. This song feels a little warmer, and I stay. The sky's still dark, but it's lighter than before. Like something's waiting by the door. I didn't sleep much, but it's fine. The night loosened its grip this time. I hear the city stretch and breathe. Cars passing quietly. I don't feel stuck, I don't feel new. Just somewhere in between the two. I don't need a sign, I feel the change arrive. Morning almost feels close, even if it's not. There's something in the air I forgot. Morning almost feels close, I don't know why, but tonight didn't take everything this time. I walk a little faster now, not chasing, just allowed to feel like maybe I'm okay without needing to explain. I don't rewrite yesterday, I just let it stay. Some nights don't end with answers, it's just space. Maybe that's enough for now. Morning almost feels close, and I let it be. Morning almost feels close, and I let it be. Morning almost feels close, and I let it be. I thought the quiet would break me, leave me stuck in my head, but the night moves slowly instead. I walk without a destination, let the hours pass. I wasn't trying to escape the past. I didn't win, I didn't fail, I just stayed. I didn't lose the night, I let it go. Every thought that didn't land, I let it float. I didn't lose the night, I learned some moments don't return, but they burn. I stopped checking the time like it owed me something. I stopped asking the dark where I was running. I don't call it moving on, I call it rest. sign I'm here. I didn't lose a night, I stayed aware. I felt everything that was there. I didn't lose a night, and that's enough. I used to talk just to fill the space, like silence needed a name. Now I let it sit between us without feeling strange. I don't rehearse what I'll say, I don't plan the end. If something matters enough, it'll bend. I don't need to be understood all the time. There's nothing I need to explain, nothing to prove. I don't need a better version of the truth. There's nothing I need to explain tonight. I'm exactly where I am. That's right. I've been wrong, I've been quiet, I've been both. I learned that certainty comes and goes. I don't call it growing up, I call it space between who I was and this place. I don't need to win the room, I just stay. There's nothing I need to explain, I don't hide. Some feelings don't need answers to survive. There's nothing I need to explain to be real. I know how this moment feels. There's nothing I need to explain and not breathe. There's nothing I need to explain. Breathe.
You said you might be nearby, I didn't ask you why. I walked a little slower, just in case. Every bar, every street looked like where we'd meet, but timing never does what we want. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. We almost had the same night, almost crossed the line. Same city, same hours, different sides. We almost had the same night, I felt it then, how close you can be and still miss it. I kept my phone in my hand like you'd somehow understand that I was waiting without saying it out loud. I don't think it was a sign, just a moment passing by. Still it stayed longer than I thought it would. I don't need a reason why, just something I can recognize. had the same night, and that's enough to feel the space where we were us. We almost had the same night, and I still feel it now. Maybe that's all it was. Almost. Had the same night, and I still feel it now. The room is quiet, but it's not empty. There's a hum in the air that lets me breathe. I used to fill the silence quickly. Now I let it stay, I let it teach. The day was long, the night came gently. No sharp edges, no sudden weight. I'm not trying to feel brand new, I'm just trying to feel okay. I don't need a miracle, just a little less to carry. Don't feel so heavy now, they're softer than before. I don't have to win tonight, I don't have to force. The lights don't feel so heavy now, and I can finally see. Some nights are meant to settle quietly. I stopped checking every feeling, like it had to prove it mattered. Some moments don't arrive loud, they just land and linger after. I still think of what I lost, but it doesn't pull me under. It's more like a distant street with the sound turned down to comfort. I don't need to close the chapter, I just need a page that's calmer. So heavy now, they're softer than before. I don't have to win tonight, I don't have to force. The lights don't feel so heavy now, not bright but warm enough to let me rest a little, that's love. If tomorrow feels the same, I won't call it failure. If I'm still here breathing slow, that's a kind of progress. The lights don't feel so heavy now, and I don't need to rush. I'll leave the room the way it is, quiet, soft enough. I let the night close itself, I don't force the end. I don't scroll for another feeling, I don't chase what's left. The room stays the way it is, lamp low, shadows calm. Everything I couldn't solve can wait till dawn. I don't need a final line, I just need to feel alright. I let the night close itself, like a door that knows some things don't need a reason to let go. I let the night close itself, no fight, no sound, just a soft kind of quiet all around. To fear the empty part, the moment after songs. Now I see it's just a space where my mind belongs. I don't erase the yesterday, I don't call it mine. I just place it on a shelf and turn off the light there. I don't need the world to change, I just need my pace. I let the night close itself and I stay still, not because I'm giving up, but because I will. I let the night close itself and I can breathe. The day will come, but not from me. If you're out there somewhere, I hope you're safe. That's all I needed to say. I let the night close itself, and that's enough. I let the night close itself, and that's enough. The room feels calm, the music low, everything I need almost so. I thought tonight would let me rest, but something's still in my chest. I did the things I said I'd do, learned how to be fine without you, but every quiet moment finds what I left behind. I'm close, I know, but I'm not there yet. It's almost enough tonight, almost enough to stay. I'm breathing, I'm okay, but not the way I say. It's almost enough tonight, almost feels right, but almost still means you're on my mind. I stopped waiting for your call, stopped checking my phone at all, but habits don't leave that fast, they learn how to last. I don't need to fix the past, I just wish it didn't ask so much of me to let it go when it moves this slow. I don't need to feel complete, I just don't wanna repeat. It's almost enough tonight, almost gets me through. Everything feels quiet, except the thought of you.
We talked like time was on our side, like nothing here could say goodbye. I held on to what we were, like it would last forever. Every moment felt so short till it didn't anymore. Now I'm counting what's left instead of what we had.
I don't wanna overthink, but I'm standing on the edge.
If this is all we get, I wanna remember it right. Every word, every breath, every almost good night. If this is all we get, I won't regret. another chance.
I just need to understand
why something that felt so real could slip out of my hands. I replay it one more time just to see if I was blind, or if love just leaves sometimes without a sign. I don't need a perfect end, just something I can defend.
if this is all we get. I'll take it slow. I won't pretend I didn't know. I sit with the lamp still on, like the night's not done. There's something I don't want to leave yet. I replay the day again, not the parts that went wrong, just the moments that stayed a little longer. I don't need tomorrow now, I'm still here somehow. Before I turn the lights off, I let the silence stay. Everything I didn't solve can wait. Before I turn the lights off, I breathe it in. Whatever this feeling is, I'm letting it win. I used to rush the end, like rest was something earned. Now I let the moment close on its own. I don't need to feel complete, just calm enough to sleep. That it's more than I had before. If this is all tonight gives, it's enough. Before I turn the lights off, I stay high. Everything I didn't solve can wait. Before I turn the lights off, I breathe it in. Whatever this feeling is, I'm letting it win. I used to think it had to break to mean something, like pain was proof that it was real. But lately I've been learning there's another way. Some moments just arrive and heal. I don't push away the light, I let it stay tonight. Not everything has to hurt to matter. Not every feeling needs to shatter. Not everything has to hurt. I see there's room for calm inside of me. I don't erase where I've been, I just don't live there. I carry it softer now with care. Some nights don't ask for answers, just rest. And maybe that's what's best. I don't need to be strong, just here. Not everything has to hurt to matter. Not every feeling needs to shatter. Not everything your jacket on my chair, like you were still supposed to be there. I didn't move, it didn't ask, just let it be part of the past. We talk like nothing had to change, like endings were something we could rearrange. But every pause said more than words, and I heard it. I think we both knew this wasn't over, just unused. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped talking, like silence could decide what we were losing. We didn't say goodbye, and that's the worst part, leaving everything open from the start. I still walk the long way home, just so I don't feel alone. I tell myself it's nothing new, but every street leads back to you. I don't blame you, don't blame me. Some things end quietly, but I still feel it every night. This space you left behind. I don't need a reason why, I just needed you to try. We didn't say goodbye, we let it fade, like love would disappear if we looked away. We didn't say goodbye, now I know why some things hurt more when they don't die. Maybe one day it'll make sense why this never had an end. We didn't say goodbye, and I still hear your name.
I won't turn the music down when the room gets quiet. I like the way it fills the space without trying. I don't need to follow it, I just let it run. Some things sound better when they're not done. I don't need the night to change, I stay. I'll leave the song playing when I go. Let it say what I don't know. I'll leave the song playing soft and low. Some feelings work better on their own. I don't pause it at the end, I let it fade, like the things I didn't fix or say. I learned not everything needs a close. Some moments stay alive in notes. I don't chase the sound, I trust it. Ooh.